On November 29, 2025, in the strategic heart of the South China Sea, two advanced warships from two different nations sailed in close formation, executing a mission that sends ripples across the entire Indo-Pacific. This was not just another naval exercise. Imagine you're on the bridge of one of these warships. The sea is calm, but the tension is electric. On the horizon, unidentified vessels are spotted. The radio crackles with encrypted messages flying between your ship and your allies. Every sensor is active, every crew member at peak alertness. This is not a drill. This is a message. What would you do if the order came to engage? This mission, officially designated a Maritime Cooperative Activity, or MCA, saw the Philippine Navy's guided missile frigate, the BRP Antonio Luna, sailing side by side with the Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force's Morisame-class destroyer, the JS Harusame. Their patrol area, the internationally recognized waters of the West Philippine Sea, a region claimed almost in its entirety by Beijing despite international law. The BRP Antonio Luna, pennant number FF-151, is one of the most modern assets in the Philippine fleet. A Jose Rizal-class frigate, she's armed with surface-to-air missiles, anti-ship missiles, and advanced torpedoes. Her counterpart, the JS Harusame, or DD-102, is a versatile destroyer known for its robust anti-submarine and anti-surface warfare capabilities. Together, they represent a significant naval presence. But it's what's beneath the surface that makes this pairing truly formidable. Let's focus on the JS Harusame's anti-submarine warfare, or ASW, suite. It's equipped with a sophisticated hull-mounted sonar and a towed array sonar system. This towed array is a long cable with hydrophones that trails deep behind the ship, listening for the faint acoustic signatures of submarines trying to hide in the ocean's thermal layers. In the contested and often crowded waters of the South China Sea, the ability to detect, track, and potentially neutralize a submarine threat is not just an advantage, it's a game changer. It transforms a simple patrol into a comprehensive subsurface security operation, denying adversaries the advantage of stealth. So, why are the Philippines and Japan conducting such a high-level exercise now? The answer lies in a rapidly evolving geopolitical chessboard. For years, the region has seen increasing assertiveness, with harassment of fishermen, blockades of supply missions, and the construction of militarized artificial islands. In response, nations like the Philippines and Japan, both maritime democracies with a shared interest in freedom of navigation, are strengthening their security ties. This isn't happening in a vacuum. This cooperation is firmly rooted in international law, specifically the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, UNCLOS, and is bolstered by the 2016 Arbitral Tribunal ruling, which invalidated sweeping historical claims in the area. This joint patrol is a practical application of those legal principles. It's a statement that says these waters are international, and transit through them will be upheld. The partnership has been growing, with agreements on defense equipment, transfers, and broader security pacts. This exercise is the visible manifestation of those agreements moving from paper to practice. But as these two democratic allies draw closer, how might other regional powers, who see this cooperation as a direct challenge to their own ambitions, react? Welcome back. On board the BRP Antonio Luna and JS Harusame, the day was filled with a series of complex drills designed to forge two separate crews into one cohesive unit. It began with communication exercises, testing their ability to share information securely and rapidly across different systems. This is the bedrock of any joint operation. Then, they moved to tactical maneuvers. Picture this: two warships, each weighing thousands of tons, executing high-speed turns in perfect sync, practicing formations designed for mutual defense against air or surface threats. They practiced joint surveillance, combining the data from their respective radar and sensor systems to create a single, unified picture of the airspace and sea surface for hundreds of miles around. Let's put you right there on the deck. The command comes for a simulated visit, board, search, and seizure drill. A helicopter lifts off the deck of the JS Harusame, its rotors beating the humid sea air. It banks hard and approaches a designated training vessel. Simultaneously, a rigid-hull inflatable boat launches from the BRP Antonio Luna, skimming across the waves with a team of Filipino sailors. The two units converge on the target with clockwork precision. The helicopter provides overwatch while the Filipino team boards the vessel. Every movement is coordinated. Every communication is precise. This isn't just about showing off. It's about building muscle memory and trust, ensuring that if a real-world crisis, like a piracy incident or a vessel in distress occurs, these two navies can operate as a single effective force. This seamless integration, known as interoperability, is the ultimate goal. It multiplies their effectiveness far beyond what either ship could achieve alone. So, what is the ultimate strategic message here? Is this joint patrol a direct show of force? Or is it a more nuanced demonstration of commitment to a rules-based international order? The answer is, it's both. For the Philippines, it demonstrates a growing capability and the resolve to defend its sovereign rights with the help of a powerful, like-minded partner. For Japan, it shows a commitment to regional stability beyond its immediate shores, recognizing that threats to freedom of navigation in the South China Sea directly impact its own economic and national security. This isn't about aggression, it's about establishing credible deterrence. It sends a signal to any potential adversary that unilateral actions in these waters will be met with a united and capable front. And there's more happening than what meets the eye. Sources with knowledge of the exercise suggest that a primary, though unstated, objective was to test a brand new, jointly developed encrypted communication channel. This system is reportedly designed to be highly resistant to the sophisticated electronic jamming techniques that have been observed in the region. By successfully using this channel throughout the maneuvers, the two navies not only enhanced their interoperability, but also stress-tested a critical piece of technology designed to ensure their operational advantage in a contested electronic warfare environment. This patrol could have been the final field test before wider implementation. This successful test now opens the door for even more complex, multi-domain exercises in the near future, potentially involving air and subsurface assets from both nations. The BRP, Antonio Luna, and JS Harusame have now returned to their respective ports. But the combined wake they left on the waters of the West Philippine Sea has sent a clear and unmistakable message. A new chapter in the Philippines-Japan security partnership has been written, one based on shared values and mutual respect. The real question now is not just what they accomplished on this patrol, but what this new level of cooperation will empower them to do next. And more importantly, what was really observed during their time in those contested waters that has not yet been made public?